Yo, what's good with it, YouTube? Y'all tuning into another video, man. Crunch time of swaps, guys. We are finally done with the C10 LS swap. Um, we're gonna show y'all what we got real quick. As y'all can see, we just got the dry shelf and the exhaust to do, but we're gonna let y'all see the final results, man, of the swap, guys. And if y'all doing a S10, I mean a C10 LS swap, man, it's simple, guys. It's not hard. I'm just gonna walk y'all through what I did. So I'm gonna start with the cables. Of course, I bought the cable ends. Originally, once you get the motor set in, I think the other motor had that power wire ran across going to the battery, but I cut it here and just continued to let it go under the motor. And then I went from the starter to the battery. Instead of going across, I went under this way. All right, so once you do that, set it down, put it in there. Make sure you get some clamshells. It's better to get the clamshells that actually came from a 350 or a 305. 9 out of 10, a 350 or a 305 came out these trucks. Don't get none that come off of 400, um, a Buick or a Oldsmobile type thing. Don't do it because you're gonna have some trouble. Get you some clamshells that fit directly, came from, it could be a box Chevy or whatever, belongs as a Chevrolet 305 or 350. You know what I'm saying? That came. So once I did that, put them down, get your plates put on. The headers is C10 headers. They are short tube headers. I didn't go with long tubes. I only went with short tubes. But I could possibly went with long tubes, but a short tube was cheaper. It was like right at $110. So that's why I did that. The core packs, only thing I did was took them off and painted them red. I did put new valve cover gaskets on there, so I did do that. The 4F60 was already connected to the back, so I told the guys it'll be extra if I got to take the transmission to put your remain sealed and stuff. He didn't want to pay extra, so I just left that alone. The starter was already attached to it, so I ain't even have to move the starter. The wire harness, I got a guy on Facebook named Nathan Wee. Nathan, that's Nathan, and then Wee, Wei. He, I think, from a different time zone we are. So if you text him like in the morning, I think if you text him at night, he replies. That at night is the morning for him, and vice versa. So his Hornet was 350, and you tell him exactly what you needed. I told him Gen 3, Motec injectors, 5-pin mass flow sensor, 4-pin alternator, and I'm doing 4F60, and I'm doing a drive-by cable. That's all I had to tell him. He makes the rest. He do the rest. He sent it. It takes about 5-6 days to get here, and after that, that's it. Everything be made for the Hornets. I don't have those. You know how you get the cheap eBays or Amazon Hornets, and y'all be having the different mass flow plugs. You have 2 extra ones, or I didn't have to do that. So I don't like that because it confuses. The mass flow sensor that I normally get is the Delphi. If you get any other mass flow sensor, I'm not saying it's not gonna work, but I had like 12 of these. The only one worked was Delphi. I tried to avoid it because it was like damn near $150. I tried to avoid it, but I didn't want to pay for it. I wanted to pay the 20 some dollars, the 30 some dollar ones, and try to save me a buck. But realized at the end, when I bought the cheap one, I bought another one because I thought maybe that one was faulty. Then I bought another one because I thought that one was faulty. But come to find out, it's not reading what it's supposed to read. So get you a Delphi, spend that 150, be done with it. I got my computer flashed. The only thing I did was got my computer flashed, turned the vats and stuff off. Now I did tell him, even though I'm running the clutch fan, I still told him to put the computer on a temp time for the electric fans to like 180, just in case in the future he changed the electric fans, it'll automatically be hooked up. I got this for like $40-50 off Amazon. It's like a cheap cold intake, but it works. It's made exactly for the setup. You can get them, you can bend them, you can turn them, you can cut them. I normally cut mine because, like I said, it was long. They give you a little more extra pipe. So I had to cut it here. No, I cut it here. Then I had to use my adapters. That way this long thing won't hit, or you know what I'm saying? So I just had to do it like that. I can make it to where it can bend back, or I can get it to where it can bend up here. But I just had it like this for time being. All right, so like I said, the C10 headers, the spark plug wires, they are called Taylor. I think they're a Taylor brand, but they are the 90-degree or 45-degree angle. Yeah, they're the 45-degree angle. So I got those so they won't hit on the header, which I need to order for my other car as well. But that's what I got. The power steering, you can use the same factory power steering. The only thing I could have did was notch this down. That way the hose can go down. It can be more cleaner. But this truck got so much room that it don't even matter. Like I can literally sit up in here. Everything works, man. Don't hit or nothing like that. So like I said, man, it's really not a lot, man. These lines I got off Amazon. I went to what I typed in 4L60 transmission lines. Now, here's the confusing part. These braided lines, well, yes, it will go to the 4L60. You can tighten them up. But the other end is not going to go to the radiator, to the factory radiator. These ends are fat, so you can't twist them in the radiator because the radiator, I think, is like a 3/8 or 5/16, one of the two, but it's smaller than this. So this is actually supposed to go to the cooler, to the the little cooler, transmission cooler that goes behind the radiator. Now I don't have the cooler that goes behind the radiator, so we're not using that. We going straight to this thing. You know what I'm saying? The intercooler. We going straight to the radiator. Now, if I wanted to, I could have put this directly to the intercooler, but I didn't. So, that's why I had to get these things made, both of these made to go in here. Other than that, man, just freshening up, making it look good, guys. Now, we did go with a brand new tank. We got to wait on the tank. We did got that. And the center unit, we got the center unit, and we got the pump that goes with it as well. So we did install that. We put new hoses. Y'all can see over here on this back side, we got a return style. So we got both of the clamps that it'll be easy to take off. So it's not a lot, man. So I quoted him my labor, and then I quoted him for his parts. His parts was $1,600. But that's not including all the parts. So turned around, he had to spend another $1,000, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. $1,600 is all the parts that you need to get the engine running and stuff. That comes with the wire, spark plug, the cold intake, the manifold sensor, the harness, the headers, your basic things. The computer flash. So all that stuff was adding up. Now, in the O2 sensor. They haven't came in yet though. I have to get those. Now, he didn't have a radiator. He had to go buy the radiator. He didn't have a shroud. We had to get the money for the shroud. He didn't have a drive shaft or a cross member. So he actually paid more than another $1,000 because the drive shaft itself is $550. The radiator, the fan shroud, the cross member, the transmission mount, he didn't have. And then I had to get these things right here made. That was $30-some a piece. He didn't have. The parts, the 1,600 came with the oil change and stuff like that, but it's just the extra stuff he didn't have. He didn't have a transmission, the shift linkage. He didn't have the thing that goes on the transmission. So all that was adding up to that extra $1,200-1,300 he had to pay for. Oh, and the fuel tank. So, he ain't had no tank. So me quoting him on the truck, not seeing it, was the reason why he had to spend that extra money. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna crank it up, man. Let y'all hear it. Y'all want to hear it real quick. It's still gonna be loud, but we're gonna crank it up. It's gonna be. So it'll sound like, man, without the exhaust. That's the only part I hate. It's so loud, man. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably can't hear it on camera how loud it is, but it's loud. But yeah, man. So thank y'all for watching, man. If you're new to the channel as well, go get those tickets right now for this beauty right here. This is a giveaway car. You got 30 days left, guys. It's an Oldsmobile 84 Regency 98. Go get your tickets right now, guys. $5 ticket.